Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on fractional indices. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Good luck with it and see how you go. If you would like to subscribe now, please do so here, otherwise you can subscribe at the end. A recap. We know that the square root of b equals b to the power of a half. Also, the cube root of b is b to the power of 1/3, and so on. So, what is the meaning of b to the power of 3/2? Well, b to the power of 3/2 is b to the power of a half, because of that 2 there, and that's all to the third power. So it's b to the power of a half all cubed. Now b to the power of a half is the square root of b. So it's actually the square root of b all cubed. So b to the 3/2 is the square root of b all cubed. And b to the power of 4/3. That's b to the power of 1/3, because of that 3, and that's all to the fourth power, because of that 4. So b to the 4/3 is b to the power of 1/3 raised to the power of 4. Now b to the 1/3 is the cube root of b raised to the power of 4. So b to the 4/3 is the cube root of b raised to the power of 4. Here is the general rule which applies in all cases. b to the power of a over n is the nth root of b all raised to the power of a. Now if n is 2, that's the square root of b. If n is 3, it's the cube root of b. If n is 4, it's the fourth root of b, and so on. And that's raised to the power of a, because of this a here. Examples. 4 to the power of 3/2 is the square root of 4, because of that 2, all cubed, because of that 3. 2 cubed is 8. 8 to the power of 4/3 is the cube root of 8, because of that 3, all raised to the power of 4, because of that 4. The cube root of 8 is 2, 2 to the power of 4 is 16. 9 to the power of 5/2 is the square root of 9, because of that 2, all raised to the power of 5. The square root of 9 is 3, to the power of 5 is 243. 64 to the power of 2/3 is the cube root of 64, because of that 3, all raised to the power of 2, or squared, because of that 2. The cube root of 64 is 4, 4 squared is 16. Negative fractional indices. We'll just start off with these simple ones first, which are not fractions, just to illustrate what happens. 2 to the power of -3 is 1/2 cubed. When the 2 to the -3 goes to the denominator, all you do is change that sign and make it positive. So 2 to the power of -3 is 1/2 cubed. 2 cubed is 8, so the answer is 1/8. 4 to the power of -2 is 1/4 squared. When 4 to the -2 goes to the denominator, that becomes a 2. You just change the sign. 1/4 squared is 1/16. 9 to the power of -1/2 is 1/9 to the power of a half. All you do is change that sign. We know that 9 to the power of a half is the square root of 9. The square root of 9 is 3, so the answer is 1/3. 8 to the power of minus 2/3 is 1 over 8 to the power of 2/3. All you do is change that sign from a minus to a plus. We know that 8 to the power of 2/3, we have, it's the cube root of 8, because of that 3. This is the denominator. So that denominator there means the cube root of 8, because of that 3, all squared, because of that 2. The cube root of 8 is 2, which is all squared. 2 squared is 4, so 1 over 2 squared is 1/4, and that's the answer. The general rule is b to the power of minus a over n is 1 over b to the power of a over n. All you do is change the sign. When this part here goes to the denominator, you just change the sign, which is 1 over the nth root of b, because of that n, all raised to the power of a, because of that a. And that's the general rule. Here is a quick quiz to help you. Please check through the video at any time. The answer to the puzzle, what is the meaning of the following? Get in touch. I think you can see that answer. Just look at those 3 letters. Here are the answers to the quick quiz, and check through the video at any time if you need to do so. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe on the next slide and you will receive a notification as to when the next video is available. Hope to see you next lesson.